Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our lecture on sampling techniques. There are basically 5 methods of sampling that we're going to learn here today. The first one is random, and random is like picking names out of a hat. There's no rhyme or reason, we're just picking people any way we want. And the key word to that, believe it or not, is, well, the word random or randomly. Sometimes they use randomly. And literally, you have a bunch of people, and I circled our sample size and noticed there was no order to it. So that's random. All right, systematic. In systematic, they're going to pick every 4th person, or every 5th person, or every 10th person, every 100th person. That's what the every kth term means. So in this example, what I did was I started from left to right. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And every time I counted to 4, I circled the little person there. So I wrote every 4th, but it could be every 5th, or every 10th, or every 50th. I mean, it could be whatever they ask for. All right, stratified and cluster. I like to do those together because they sound very similar. The first step is to divide into groups. And that's what I did. Notice I kind of put a cross in the middle, so it looks like we have 4 groups of 6 people in it. So here's what's different. In stratified, I pick a representative from every single group. So notice after dividing the groups, I circled just one person in each little group. In cluster, after we set into groups, we picked everybody in one group, and that's going to represent our sample. So here's the key words. In stratified, the key word they're going to use is each. This is important. And in cluster, the key word that they're going to use is all. All right, now there is a 5th method, and it's called convenience. And that would be like phone survey, internet survey, or something that's easy to get to a population. And the key word for that is survey. Why is it convenient? Because it's cheap and easy to do. But it's really not used very much because it's not that good. For example, I'm sure a lot of you have been on the internet. Sometimes when you're surfing the net, you get a pop-up ad. And it says, please take a few minutes to fill out this internet survey. Honestly, how many of you out there actually take the time to fill it out? Almost nobody does. I admit I never do. So, although it's cheap and easy to do, you don't really get a good representative of the population. All right, enough of that, but let's keep these keywords in mind. Random is randomly. Systematic will have a number. Stratified is each. Cluster is all. Convenience is survey. All right, let's do some examples. I have to create a sample from this class. Identify which sampling is technique. So, I wrote down everyone's name on a piece of paper and placed it in a hat. I randomly selected 7 names out of the hat. I said randomly, so that must be random. Part B, I counted every person and I selected every 5th person. Because I gave a number, an ordinal number, that means it is systematic. Part C, I divided the class into 5 groups. Okay. And then I selected one person from each group. It said each. Each is stratified. All right, in D, I divided the class into 5 groups again, but then I selected all the people in group A. Because I used the word all, that is a cluster. And then in E, I passed out a survey in class where participation was optional. Well, survey is going to be convenience. All right, let's do another example. All right, Arlington ISD wants to collect a sample of 400 students and their STAR scores. All right, part A, students are grouped by their high school and 70 students from each high school. It says each. That means it's stratified. Students are listed in every 50th student. They gave us a number, so that's systematic. Students are grouped by their high school in all students from Seguin. It says all. That is a cluster. A random number generator is used to randomly, random and randomly. Well, random, randomly, it's random. An email is sent to students asking if they would like to participate in a survey. Oh, well, okay. That's convenience. Let's do one more. All right, Sean is going to Fur's buffet for dinner. In the first group, Sean randomly selects what dish he would like to eat. It says random, so that is random. Part B, Sean selects a small portion from each dish that's served. It says each, that is stratified. Okay, Sean eats all of the prime rib and all of the cornbread. Well, he said all, so that is a cluster. Sean gets in line and selects only every 4th dish. Oh, that's a number, so that is systematic. Then Sean's receipt has an internet address inviting him to answer an online survey. Like, how are we doing? Well, it says survey, so that's convenient, so I'm doing pretty well. All right, good. So I'll let you try the rest yourself. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you.